Thank you so much for watching this inclusion video series. The purpose of this inclusion video series is to help teachers, parents, and coaches include children with visual impairments in after-school sports and in physical education. We would like to thank the Lavelle Foundation, the College at Brockport, Campabilities, and the Institute on Movement Studies for Individuals with Visual Impairments for their support for this video series.
Wrestling has been around since the ancient times. It is very popular in schools today. Wrestling can be easily adapted for people like me who have visual impairments, and I encourage you to watch this video on how to adapt wrestling.
Tip number 1, orientation. When orienting a child with VI to the mat, make sure that you use a tactile board to provide the child with the concept of the mat and the boundaries of the competition area. The tactile board should include the outer circle, which represents the boundary of the mat, the 10-foot inner circle, and the start line within the inner circle. There should be a shorter line for a neutral start and a longer one for a down position start. Tip number 2, orienting the child to the mat. Guide the child around both circles of the mat, starting from the outside, and work your way in, making sure that you always end up in the same spot you began, so they know the exact size of the mat. Lay down tape on the start lines so the child with VI can feel the size of each line. Tip number 3, concepts. Teach the student the concepts of wrestling, including how the match is separated into 3 periods and the scoring system, such as how to score points as well as penalties.
How the match goes, the match consists of 3 periods. It's going to be 2 minutes each. There's a little bit.
It is also important for the students to be familiar with common wrestling terminology. Tip number 4, whole part whole. Begin teaching wrestling as a whole sport, such as a match demonstration, then break it down into the components of the match. An example of breaking the skill into parts could be a demonstration of a single leg, so that the student with a visual impairment can focus on the movement patterns associated with it. After the students have learned the parts, then you should demonstrate the whole again by either having students wrestle live or playing a video of a wrestling match. Be sure to include a verbal narration throughout the demonstration or video so they can understand what is happening during the wrestling match. Tip number 5, physical guidance. Physical guidance is an effective teaching strategy for individuals with VI. It includes an instructor or peer moving the learner through the motions. Generally, only a part of the motion is taught at a time, such as moving an arm or leg through the movement pattern. It is important to inform the learner what you are trying to teach them before using the technique so they know what to expect. Explain the movement during the technique so that they better understand the skill. Tip number 6, tactile modeling. Tactile modeling is another effective teaching strategy for individuals with VI. It allows the learner to feel the movements of a demonstrator. Here, the student with VI is feeling a peer while in the top position of wrestling. Keep in mind that it is important to use multiple techniques to teach. Some components are more effective to teach using physical guidance, while others are more effective with tactile modeling. It is also important to take into consideration the learner's preferences. Tip number 7, partner pairing. It is helpful to pair a sighted peer with the individual with VI during practices to assist and/or lead them through the warm-up and any drills. By doing this, they will have the same opportunity as their peers to learn. It would help if the peer learned the tactile teaching techniques before starting. Tip number 8, specific feedback. When giving verbal feedback to a student with VI during a match, you must remember to be specific in your directions. For example, if a coach told the learner with VI to grab the right arm, the coach needs to be clearer about where their opponent's right arm is located. It is also very important to always say the name of the learner with VI so that they know you are speaking directly to them. Tip number 9, touch start. Students with VI use a technique called touch start. A touch start is used in the neutral position. Both wrestlers will start touching hands so that the student with VI knows where their opponent is at all times. If the wrestlers lose contact, then the match stops and the wrestlers must come back to the start and touch again. Tips for teaching children who are deaf-blind. 1. Determine the best way to communicate before and during the activity, which may be tactile signs or tactile cues. 2. Ensure the student knows all terms associated with the sport. 3. Teach them the concepts of the game with the relevant signs. 4. Explain the signs and names of all equipment, scoring, and strategies. 5. Ensure they have clear communication during the activity. Please contact the United States Association for Blind Athletes if you would like more information. Support for this video provided by the Lavelle Fund for the Blind, the College at Brockport, Campabilities, the Institute for Movement Studies for Individuals with Visual Impairments, and the American Printing House for the Blind. Special thanks to all the talent who made this video possible. Executive Producer, Dr. Lauren J. Lieberman. Content Specialist and Script Writers, Dr. Melanie Perot, Dr. Pamela Highback Beach,
Tristan Pierce, John Demi, Andrew Mead Colgrove.
Narrator, Ruth Childs. Video Producer, Anne M. Giralico Perlman.